Hey guys, and welcome back here. Today we have fireside chats going on, apparently. Fireplace is going. It's getting kind of chilly back here. So today we are going to talk about two different things. The bundle, you can get bundle packs, and a deck builder's toolkit. Got a little bit of glare going on. This is the deck builder's toolkit. We're actually going to open this one today. I've already opened the bundle. We didn't do so great on it with the packs, but we will talk briefly about it just so that we can see what the difference is. So, today we're actually going to open this one. That one right here. The bundle, as nice as it is, I didn't do very well on this bundle. Usually I get some nice cards in it. We didn't. I do like the box you get though, so that when the set does retire, you can keep the set in the box, keep everything organized. It's a good way to go. Some people rag on them. Some people think they're not good value. Really depends on what you're doing. Yes, buying a booster box makes booster packs cheaper. But not everybody has $150 to go out and blow on a bunch of booster packs. This is the Deck Builder's Toolkit. In this one, you get, what do you get in here? You get 4 booster packs from recent sets, so they're not all from the same set. And if you do play in sanctioned events or with people that are big on the rules, some of these are going to cycle out faster than others because there is a timeline on when you can and cannot play certain cards from certain sets. You get 100 basic land cards, Deck Builder's Guide, and 125 cards, again, from recent sets. So they're not all going to be from the same set. Some of them are going to cycle out faster. You also get a fancy card storage box. Now, really kind of stupid thing to be excited about. I actually prefer the boxes that you get with these because of the way the cards sit. They sit the same way in the bundle boxes, but if you go and buy storage boxes from your LGS, the cards actually sit sideways. I just don't like them. They tend to take up a lot more room in my drawers. So, let's rip this bad boy open, see what's inside. This cost, actually price tag's still on it, so this was $26.99 at my local game store. I am in Canada, so the prices are a little bit different depending on where you are watching it from. And even though I have very nice long nails on today, they are not cooperating. There we go. So here's the Deck Builder's Guide. It's just some pictures of cards that you can find, how to build a deck, quick reference guides, how to expand your collection. Simple. Go buy more cards. They always want you to buy more cards. Okay, so here we go. I can already tell I have a Dominaria box in here, or a pack. I will bet you this is Dominaria. This is Core Set 19, which we're all pretending didn't happen because it sucked. This is a Ravnica, and this is a Ravnica Allegiance. Let's see if I'm right. Dominaria. Core Set 19. Guilds of Ravnica. Ravnica Allegiance. So, one of everything for the last year. Little spacer. Useless. Here we go. Here's what we are actually here for. Here are the cards that you get. They are semi-randomized, as they say, which means they're not really all that random. One of these days, I'm going to buy 2 of the exact same Deck Builder's Toolkits and just compare. It's not going to be this one because I already opened it. So here we go. Here is all of the cards. In here, we have all of the lands. We have all of your playing cards, your creatures, your enchantments, sorceries, everything. We will go through these. Let's actually start with this one's a little bit bigger. We're going to start with this one, if I can open it. Now these are all going to be facing the right way, unlike our dollar store unboxing that just had random cards shoved in a pack. But there is going to be a lot of cards here. What we're actually going to do is see if there's any of the lands. It looks like they're relatively sorted by color. Here's some lands, all the swamps. They look like they're all from core. Probably trying to get rid of them because nobody really enjoyed that core set. Yeah, these are all sorted by color. Again, more lands, all from the core set. So that's a bit of a bummer, but whatever. Land is land. Doesn't really matter. There. We got some plains, some forests, some swamps. These look like they're all the dual cards. Yes. Okay. So, are these the... yeah, these are all the uncommons. Now we've got... Boros Challenger, Beacon Bolt. These are all going to be dual color mana. Oh. And if you hear that in the background, that is my dog destroying my couch. He can be a bit of a dick. Yeah, it looks like these... they're nice art. These are all from the two Ravnica sets here. Guilds and Allegiance. Looks like a lot of other things are going to come from core set, which I was expecting, but I'm not super thrilled about. So not bad. We got a lot to go through in these, actually. So what we'll do is we'll go through a pack, a clear coat pack, and we'll open a booster. Just keep things interesting. I do love opening boosters. It's so much fun. So these are probably going to be all the white cards. Yeah, all the white. I was going to say all the white uncommons, but here we have a common. So need some tea. There's definitely a lot of cards to go through. Some people, depending on who you listen to, do say these aren't very good value. They say booster boxes aren't very good value, or they'll say bundles aren't very good value, and you should just go out and buy the cards you want to play with. Yeah, I can see how they get that, because like you get 4 booster packs, some semi-randomized cards, and a cardboard box. Not super exciting, but at the same time, you can take one of these and build yourself a deck. You can build yourself a deck with a booster box or a bundle. It's really up to you. I like to do these because I like to see what's out there. Oh, I missed a land. And they're just fun. So these look like all my green mana cards, red mana, and white. We'll see what we can put together with this for sure. My first actual box purchase of Magic cards was a Deck Builder's Toolkit from the Monket era. Didn't do too bad. It had some cards from Kaladesh, which I actually really like that set. Beautiful artwork on there. We are getting some Guild Gates, which is nice because the whole Ravnica, Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance does use that mechanic a lot. I don't have a lot of Guild Gates. Yeah, these are all just Guild Gates with alternative artwork on them. Same gate, different art. So there's one of the little bundles of cards you get. They are in no particular order, it doesn't look like. And let's start with some Mega Depression. We will open this one first. Wasn't a huge fan of this set. Nobody was. This is actually going to be the only core set cards I have. Didn't buy any of them. This is my only core set booster pack that I've ever put my hands on. Let's find out. I mean, the art's super creepy. I like it. That's kind of nice. 1 mana, I get to destroy somebody's artifact, so win. This is going to cost me 2 mana to get myself a mana. Okay, so we are about to head into the uncommons of this set. This is where the magic's supposed to happen. Inferno Hellion. 7/3 for 4. Not bad, but it's going to die awfully quickly. Somebody sees that coming out, they're going to kill it right away. Nice mill card, so if you're playing a blue combo or blue deck that has milling, you can mill. Dryad, I actually have this from another set. Here's our rare. It's a worm. Yay. Worms. You do get 7 life when you enter the battlefield with it though, but it's gonna cost you 7 mana to put this out. Oh look, Meandering River. Yay. That's our land card. Yeah, that was super exciting. And a night token, because we don't have enough of those. Knights were really big in Dominaria, so everybody has 1 million night tokens. We don't need any more. Growth Spiral. This is actually super handy. We're going to rip into this. If I can figure out how to open it. Does have a pull tab on it. Don't think that was the pull tab. That was just my nail cutting the package. So I do have this from another pack or set or box that I've opened. I do like it. It is fun. It works if you're trying to build things up really quickly, which is super handy if you're playing green. Again, these are our dual colors. Do we have any lands in here? Yes, we do, and it looks like they're from the core set. Yay! So let's filter out all these lands. The Amonkhet Deck Builders Toolkit actually had lands from other sets. It had foil lands, it had full art premium lands, not just all the lands from one set that nobody liked. More land. And 2 random mountains. Feels really weird how they split everything up. The lands are kind of buried halfway through. They seem to have random amounts. I know it's all going to work out at the end because I'm supposed to get... How many lands am I supposed to get in there? 100? 100 basic land cards, 5 colors, so there should be 20 of each land. Really wish they would split up the sets, though. And is it lockets? All the lockets. All the lockets. Dimir locket. Yeah. All the guild lockets are going to be in here. Some vampires. More destruction. Guildgate. Gonna be a lot of Guildgates. Again, 2 of the same Guildgate, different artwork. Do love the artwork on these though. It is very, it's nice. Now there isn't Guildgate. How many of these do we have now? Like 100? I don't know. Yeah, very nice artwork on these. These are the newer Is It Guildgates, not the old ones that we pulled out of those Buck Store packs. These are the new ones. These ones are still in play. Dimir Guildgate. Here we go. Creature time. Fungus Zombie. Creepy Clowns in this set. Don't know how I feel about it. The artwork is amazing. Not a huge fan of the Creepy Clowns. Footlight Fiend. I think we pulled this out of the bundle box. These are super handy if you're playing, especially for a green deck or a deck with green in it, because you tend to need a lot of mana super fast, so your dudes get big or swole. So these are really nice because you do get to search your library for 2 basic land cards or gate cards, which are also land. They do come into the battlefield tapped, but gates come into the battlefield tapped anyway. This doesn't matter, so you already get it out early when you're not supposed to. So you get an extra 2 mana. Super nice. This is nice. Adding extra power and toughness to your dudes, always super nice. So this is what I'm talking about when you want to get that mana out as a green guy, because the more mana you have, you get a lot of cards like this where you can just keep putting counters on your dudes. Get them real big, real fast. This is sneaky 0/0, but it gets a 1/1 counter for every card that you have in your graveyard. So if you've lost a lot of dudes because you're playing against a blue player, that's going to get you some really big fat dudes. This is why people don't like blue players. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, which most blue cards are, that you're playing, you get to create a 1/1 bird illusion creature token with flying. And flying's a pain in the ass because you can't block it. Got a few of these. Two quench cards back to back. Some fairies, some duelists. It's another enchantment. Your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting pays for 1 of the mana of that creature's color. So it's only a 4 mana spell. It could cost you nothing. What's next? Let's do a guilds. I haven't opened a guilds pack ever. Let's do that one. Ooh, 4, 2 for 5. 4, 2 for 5. Here we go. Barging Sergeant. Some Minotaurs. Has haste. I do really enjoy the artwork on these cards. Except for the creepy clowns. Now, I know my camera's not really doing a great job here. It does look like this card's in Chinese, but I can assure you it is a North American card. Yeah. More zombies. I think I pulled that card out of one of the dollar store packs. More dual cards. These ones seem to be in absolutely no order. A lot of 2 color cards in this. But I guess this is the original Guild of Ravnica booster pack, so they are really pushing the guild play. Insect Warrior. So now we're into the uncommons. It doesn't look like I'm going to get anything super fancy in this pack either, but it's always good for a... I can see my fancy card. It's not that great. I can see the border of it here. I know what it is. Here's my rare. Expansion and Explosion. I actually have this card. Didn't come in a guild. It came in a... What did I get this out of? Allegiance? I think I got the Allegiance version of this. And a guild gate. And a token. We are going through a lot of cards today. Which one do we do? Half Lizard Wizard or Dragons? Lizard Wizard? Lizard Wizard. Having a real hard time opening those packs. Lizard Wizard. That's just really fun to say. Sharktocrab. I actually have that from another set. We're going to rifle through and pull all the lands out. Which, I bet you they're from Core Set. Probably Core Set. Oh. Oh, look, they're from Core Set. Thanks, guys. They're not even that pretty. Are there any more hiding in here like there were last time? Yes, there are. More swamps. I feel like I got a lot of swamp. Not a whole lot of mountain. Again, with the creepy clowns. So these look like they were, before I messed them all up, sorted by color, or dual colors, and artifacts. It looks like this is my artifact bundle here. A lot of these I have from various booster packs. Pretty common cards. Not sure how I feel about this Deck Builder's Toolkit. Looks like the only sets they're from are Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of, with the mana or land cards being from any other set. It happens to be the core set. So, kind of a fail, but not, I don't know. I do like that Fire Urchin card though. And actually I have yet to pull a foil card from anything in here. So we're going through some of the uncommons now. Sharktocrab, again, fun to say. So they did get creative with some of the names of the creatures in these sets. Gold Mages, got a few of those. I haven't built a deck with any of these yet. That might be my project for later on tonight. I don't know. I still have some more stuff to go through for you guys. More Guild Mages. Lots of Guild Mages. Smashy, smashy. More lockets. Simic locket. Celestia locket. Boros locket. Gruul locket. Golgari locket. And Rakdos locket. So it looks like we got a locket from every guild. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Return to Ravnica. This is probably the 5th release or so of Ravnica they've done. It's nice to see them revisiting things, but I don't know. Do like the art on the Guildgates though. It is very nice. Simic Guildgate, other art Simic Guildgate, Celestia Guildgate. We actually opened one of those earlier. Again, 2 different artworks. They are very pretty. And a Boros Guildgate. So we should actually have another Boros Guildgate kicking around in that other pack, which we're going to open right now, actually. And we'll leave the 2 boosters for the end of the video here, because they are just, it is Dominaria and it is a Ravnica Allegiance. I should really specify here. So we're going to open these at the end of this video, just to, you know, get our hopes up. We're going to open this plastic pack. It's got a dragon on it. This is a rare from Core 19. I have a feeling all of the rares are going to be from the core set. So a bit of a letdown, which I kind of knew this would be. I was hoping, I had high hopes. The Amonkhet Amonkhet era toolkit I purchased wasn't too bad. I built my first deck out of it. Cards are very nice. This one, I don't know. It's the core set. I knew it would be in here. I wanted to do this for you guys. So we're going to go through it. We'll make it through. We'll tough it out. See if there's any lands in here first. Yeah, look at that. All those rares are from the core set. Core set. Those are all Guildgates. We'll go through those. Core set. No, I don't know. I think they really dropped the ball on this one. Like I said, my last deck builders toolkit came with full art lands and foil lands and things from different sets. It had more than 1 booster pack from the last 4 releases. This one's just it's kind of meh. Kind of meh. We're going to leave the depression to the very end with all of those rares. The reprinted core set rares. There's my other Boros Guildgate. Another Gruul Guildgate. There's going to be a lot of Guildgates here, right here. Alternate art. Golgari. Again, alternate art. Looks like we got one of every art. The Enforcer. Ooh, Death Touch. Look, dead creepy clowns. I don't like these all just feel like it's. Ooh, we got some core set in there in the form of mana, and our rares are core set, which kind of burns me a little bit. No rares from any other set. Barely touched into core set, which is kind of nice. But it's really just, here's some Ravnica Allegiance and here's some Ravnica Guilds. And a bunch of mana. Why would the giant insects? Insects and creepy clowns. This is a skin crawling deck. Again, nobody likes blue. You get to cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to playing its other costs. So for 4 mana and tossing out a card, you get to cast this from your graveyard, which gives you 2 extra cards. So nobody likes blue. Shivan Dragon. I have this from Dominaria. It is a reprint. They reprint this card every year. It goes way back. This is my rare card. It's not even the Dominaria one. It's the core set. Shivan Dragon. Yay. A 5/5 for 6 mana. Sarah's Guardian. Again, 5/5, 6 mana. Core set. Decent art on it though. Looks like we're getting one rare from every color, and that's about it. So yes, when they say semi-randomized, what they really mean is we picked all of these cards specifically. So I think my earlier statement of we are going to buy another one of these to kind of side-by-side compare, I don't need to. We can already tell what they're doing. You're getting your rares from the core set, one of every color. All of your lands coming from the core set because they have so much extra stock. Nobody bought it. I actually have that from a different set. I think really pretty artwork on this Grave Walker, or Waker, rather, Grave Waker. But again, 6 mana, 5/5, 6 mana, 5/5, 6 mana, 5/5. Core set 19. Aggressive Mammoth, 6 mana, 8/8. Yay, but again, core 19, super depressing. Absolutely no imagination there. So hopefully these will redeem themselves. If there's a mythic in this one, it's either going to be a Lyra, which I have 3 of, or a Jaya Ballard, who's apparently a mythic rare, but somehow in the 20 Dominaria booster packs I've bought over the year, I have 5 of them. Don't know how that works. So here we go. We're going to open these. These are going to be the last 2 booster packs for this video. And then we're going to do another video later on. That one I'm super excited about. That one's got some spice. I'll briefly tease it at the end of this. But let's crack these open and see if we can kind of redeem our hurt feelings. We'll start with this one. Now, I just want to point out, again, another thing. It looks like they're really phoning it in with the artwork on the Ravnica Allegiance booster packs. What did Guilds look like? Same with Guilds. Like, there's really nothing fancy on them. At least the Dominaria ones have some other fancy stuff going on. I don't know. Rebel Slinger. Another Quench card. That's, what, our 4th? 5th, I think? They really want me to play Quench. I'm trying really hard not to accidentally expose the rare or mythic card that is at the back, but I think I accidentally just did. So we're going to rip right through these. Spear Spewer, I've got a couple of those. Consigned to the Pit. That's actually really nice. It's kind of dirty, but it does have an expensive mana cost. Another locket, because we didn't get enough of these yet. So again, Afterlife can be handy, high cost, but Afterlife 2, so when somebody kills this poor little thrall, you do get 2 1/1 white and black spirit creature tokens. Having a hard time reading today. Don't know what's going on. Fish, crab, skitter, eel. Yeah, I just ruined the surprise. Ministrant of Obligation, Afterlife again. All creatures get -2/-2. Exile all creatures in all graveyards that were put there from battlefield this turn. Sphinx of the Guild pack. I've got a couple of these. It has all colors. It flies. It's hexproof from monocolored. 7 mana for a 5/5. Kind of expensive. Oh, look. Our rare card is Bedevil. You do get to destroy a Planeswalker. Like, it's got some destruction. It is a 3 3 converted mana cost spell. But, yeah. And a guild gate. And a token. Again, a little depressing. Hopefully that Dominaria pack will make up for it. This one right here. This is the last thing we're going to go over in this video. And we start with Syncopate, which actually I play that in my dirty blue deck. Honor Guard, I've got a bunch of these. Dominaria, I have a bunch of Dominaria cards. So many. The list is incredibly long. So most of these I already have. This is dirty. It only costs you 2 mana, but it will do 7 damage to a target creature that can fly. Add 3/3. So many unwinds, it's unbelievable. Got like 30 of them. Spartan Construct, Amaranthine Wall, we've just seen that. Zalfrin Void, colorless mana. You can Scry, super fancy. Look, our rare card is a Djinn. Exciting, it's a 0/4. Woohoo. Why is that at the back? Oh, because I get a legendary instead of anything else. So I get a legendary Leviathan instead of anything else. I don't even get a dual land card. I get a mountain. So, getting kind of depressed. And an elemental token. So, there are benefits, there are downsides in what you can do with a deck builder's toolkit. So these are all the cards we got from this deck builder's toolkit. 4 of them kind of fell over here. So we've got a fairly large stack here. And if you can't build a deck to play with out of this many semi-randomized cards with all of the mana that you could possibly ever need, then you have some problems. So this is what you get. That's a toolkit. You do get a box to put everything in. Let's make sure we don't put everything in upside down, because I'm really good at that. I do like the way these boxes store your cards. They go vertically. You could probably actually, no, you can't. But, see, look at that. I just messed everything up. There's people out there crying over how I'm treating these cards. But, look at all the extra room. So your cards are going to slide around a lot. They really are. You're going to get some damaged corners. Whereas in the bundle, this bad boy right here, the box is a little sturdier. It's 2 pieces. You do get a little bit of space. You do. But they stay in there a little bit nicer. It is a bit of a nicer box. Let's see if I still have my Amonkhet box. I do. So many magic cards in here, guys. So this is my Amonkhet one. Let's take my little notes to myself off. This is the Amonkhet era, I should say, because it wasn't an Amonkhet. Came with Amonkhet. And this is actually where I keep all of my mana. This is all just a bunch of mana. Mana, and some mana bricks from bundles I've gotten. So this is from the Dominaria bundle. That is from the Allegiance bundle. See, at least in this bundle, they gave us some foil. They didn't give us any foil in that deck builder's toolkit. I got foils in my other one, in this Amonkhet one. So, I don't know, guys. Up to you. But that's the end of this video. Keep keep looking in the future. We are going to open up. Actually, it's going to be the next video, so keep looking out for it. I've teased it before. We're gonna do it again. We are opening this bad boy from 1998. A long time ago. We're gonna open it. We're gonna pull up the pricing website. We all know who it is. I can't say it. And we're gonna see what's in here, see what's going on. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for watching.